What's the smartest way you've tested your daughter's boyfriend? When my daughter Sarah started dating Luke, something about him seemed off. He was too perfect. Straight A's at university, captain of the debate team, and somehow always said exactly what parents wanted to hear, but his eyes never matched his smile. I've been a forensic psychologist for 25 years. Reading people is literally my job, and every time Luke came over, my professional alarm bells rang louder. Sarah was only 19, still living at home while attending college. Luke was 22 and already had an impressive internship at a major tech company. He drove a brand new Tesla and always brought expensive gifts. When I asked what his parents did, he smoothly mentioned family money and changed the subject. One evening, I noticed Sarah's demeanor changing. She seemed withdrawn, checking her phone constantly with a worried look. Mother's intuition told me something was wrong, but she brushed off my concerns. That's when I decided to test Luke. I had a friend who worked in HR at his supposed internship. One quick call confirmed they had no record of him. The family money story started unraveling too. Property records showed his parents lived in a modest rental, but I needed Sarah to see the truth herself. So I set up an elaborate trap. I told Sarah I needed to attend an emergency counseling session with a patient in crisis. I asked if she and Luke could watch my home office, as it contained sensitive patient files. I made a big show of trusting them, giving strict instructions not to touch anything. What I didn't tell them was that I had hidden cameras installed after several files went missing last month. I also left a false patient file on my desk, containing details about an embezzlement case with offshore account numbers. I parked around the corner and watched the feed on my phone. For the first hour, nothing happened. Then Luke started getting antsy. He paced the office while Sarah sat reading. Finally, he suggested they explore a bit. Sarah refused, reminding him of my instructions. He got aggressive, calling her a daddy's girl and saying she needed to learn to break rules sometimes. When she still refused, he waited until she went to the bathroom. The camera caught him photographing the fake file pages with his phone. But that wasn't even the worst part. He also opened my desk drawer and pocketed a prescription pad. I rushed home, timing my entrance perfectly. Luke was back sitting innocently on the couch. I casually mentioned I forgot something in my desk. When I opened the drawer, I loudly noted the missing prescription pad. Luke immediately suggested Sarah might have taken it. The look of hurt and betrayal on her face was painful to watch. But then I played my trump card. I pulled out my phone and played the security footage. Sarah watched in shocked silence as Luke's true character was exposed. The cameras caught him not only stealing, but also muttering "stupid butch" about her while she was in the bathroom. He tried to explain, but I cut him off. I revealed I knew about his fake internship and family background. Then I added the final blow. I had already forwarded the footage to his probation officer. Turns out Luke had a record of fraud and prescription drug trafficking. He had been targeting young college girls from wealthy families, gathering information and stealing documents to sell. Sarah was devastated but grateful. She later told me other girls had come forward with similar stories about Luke. He's now serving 8 years for violating probation and new fraud charges.